difference it makes? 3 miles, right?
Sure.
Okay, so we just left Hammamet. We were supposed to have left last night, but when we arrived to the police stop and I was doing the procedures, the police frontier pulled out a paper written in Arab and showed to me saying that the winds were 40 knots. We had been checking the weather forecast the entire day and it said maximum wind gusts would be 20-25. So we thought it was weird that the weather forecast they had then was completely different by 20 knots. At the time that we were doing the check-in, a big Coast Guard ship came in. The checkout. The big Coast Guard ship came in, and I decided to go and ask the captain what were the weather conditions outside. And he was a bit confused and not very sure what he was saying. Anyway, bottom line, in the middle of all the language barriers, my French that is not brilliant, their French that is not brilliant, we decided to stay in the marina for the night on the departure dock. And when we went to check the next forecast, almost at 10 o'clock at night, I finally realized that they were giving me the forecast in kilometers per hour, although I've asked them if they were saying in knots. So 40 kilometers per hour is roughly 20 knots, which is perfect wind speeds for us to sail. But by then it was already 10 o'clock, so we decided to stay. We just left now, and the wind is now much lighter and the seas are a bit confused. Have a look. So it was a weird experience having been told it was not safe to sail when the forecast that we had seen was fine.
At the end, I guess at the end of the day, we had quite a large amount of swell coming into the marina, and the wind was strong. Our instruments were saying the wind was around 14-15 knots, perfectly sailable. But I think we were just a bit nervous about heading out into the dark, into the night, and being told that it wasn't safe by the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
So we made a safety call and decided to stay the night on the wall. And this morning we're out here. The wind certainly has dropped off a lot. It's only about 10 knots. The swell's still about half a metre or
a metre.
I
would say a metre.
And it's sloppy.
Yeah, but I think in the end we did thought that they were being a bit chicken, but we decided that we would be much better playing the safety card and stay in the marina than risk it and find out they were actually right and the winds were 40 knots, although the model said no way. Bottom line, that's it. But now lesson learned, the forecast in Tunisia is done in kilometers per hour.
Yes.
And not knots.
And not knots. So, word to all of you sailors.
Yeah. The small iPad has the original course that we designed after checking the different forecast models for the wind. The big iPad has the revised course done according to the conditions that we're experiencing now. So basically, when we look at the small iPad, we should be following the blue line, the red line, the little triangle arrow. That's our current heading. 45 degrees different.
The wrong way.
The wrong way, yeah, basically. The wind at the moment is right on the nose, so basically coming from here. And it was supposed to be coming from more south from here, so we were supposed to be able to do an upwind sail in that direction. We've decided that instead of motoring for hours on end, we decided to revise the course. We tacked a bit towards north, so now the wind is coming like this, and this is our heading. ETA seems to be reasonably similar to the original one. Let's see how it goes. So it seems like finally we're doing around 6 knots, our usual.
Yeah, 6 knots. So as we come away from the land, the wind seems to have filled in, and it's quite consistent now. We've got wind. Let's see how long it lasts.
And we're healing what? 50 degrees? Not bad.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, it's a minor.
Yeah, how much we're healing. We're doing 6 knots. And that's how much we're healing.
Turtle.
Turtle?
Turtle, right there. He was just floating like in a
How come
lake.
you always see the turtles and I don't?
Because I'm always looking in the water. Damn it, you missed the turtle! Managed to get our shit together. Hopefully when we get to about here, this afternoon or this evening,
Yeah, and then we can just
we can
swap.
just straight across. We might
I never see the turtles, that's the problem.
just got to look in the water a bit more, my love.
So it seems like our first sail of the season, although this is the second one, is always done in baklava, jumper, jacket, and underneath this jumper I have 2 thermal singlets. Okay, here. Let's see. Leggings, oh by the way. Furry leggings. 2 pairs of socks. And a furry tracksuit. Snow boots because it's cold. It's not wet. The boat's quite dry, but it's cold. So snow boots so to keep feet warm. And John, how many layers?
Me,
2 pairs of pants?
2 pairs of pants. Well, 1 pair of pants, 1 tracksuit pant.
Yeah.
Only 1 pair of socks, I wish I had 2.
How many jumpers?
I've got a t-shirt, a jumper, and then it's just this.
So is it spring?
No.
Not really. But the funny thing is, yesterday I was wearing shorts and a
Yesterday was a nice day.
spaghetti strap
Nice to have left
top.
today, in the morning. Yeah.
Anyway.
Here's what it is.
And this one, well, she's sporting the normal life jacket and tons of fur. Right, Papa? No cold over there, right? Already past Pantelleria, which is here. This is Malta. This is the area that we're going to go. And there's this kind of shipping channel that comes aligned with the TSS that exists somewhere in here. And then these are the boats that we're trying to overcome. First, this group here. So the plan right now is to come close to them, kind of running parallel to them, and then the moment we have a chance to tack behind this last one, Evelyn Schultz. They're doing roughly 12 nautical miles, and we're doing around 5. So we have maybe 1 hour, 1 hour and a half doing this until we manage to cross. There's already another one coming over here. Let's get the information on it so that we know how much speed he's going. Yep, so he's doing around 10, so that should be enough time for us to cross to this side. Then we need to overcome the boats that are running in the opposite direction. From the group that I've just shown, this is the first one. No problems with this one. That's the second one over there, right behind the bars. You see? And then the one that we're going to cross behind is somewhere in here.
From the first group of 4 boats, the 2 first ones already passed us and we're getting closer. You can see that our AIS is now complaining danger, that we could potentially be in risk of collision. This is Evelyn Schultz, the one that we want to pass behind, and look at the distance between the next group. That's a good distance. We should be able to do a safe crossing. Anyway, that one over there is the one that is showing red on the AIS. That one over there is the one that we're waiting to cross behind. Finally, we tacked behind Evelyn Schultz, which is this one here, and we're doing under motor sail 6 to 7 knots, and hopefully we can pass to the other side before these two, and maybe even the ones that are coming from this side.
What a difference it makes, 3 miles, right?
Sure.
We crossed the shipping channel. So we crossed the shipping channel, it's somewhere over here, and all of a sudden the wind kind of died off, the waves died off because we're under the protection of this cape already. What a difference, look at that. No chop, no pounding.
We've just had about 12 hours.
Yeah. Actually, it's more than 12 hours. It was going already on 20. Anyway, those were the last 2 boats from the first side of the shipping channel that we needed to pass. Right now, we're aiming over here to pass behind Minerva N. So those 2 are these ones, and we cross like this, and then we turn again, and we're now going to pass like this behind Minerva, and that's pretty much it. So there's one over there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them coming our direction. We're in Syracuse, beautiful city. Stayed the first night at anchor, stayed a couple of nights at the quay, town quay, and now we're back at anchor, and look at that, it's beautiful. We've seen this little guy here before in Cartagena. Apparently it's the world. Go figure. Beautiful. This is John fighting cabin fever, Sicilian style.
Yes, I definitely have got cabin fever.
Go for it.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our social media. Head out to our Patreon page and buy the dog a bone.